Republican lawmakers in Wisconsin are proposing bills that would limit some school referendums while eliminating others.
News 8's Sarah Tamer is in our newsroom tonight to tell us how local schools are reacting. Sarah?
It's a package of 6 bills labeled as referendum reforms, and it would drastically change the way referendums are run in a number of ways. From requiring referendums be held only during spring and fall general elections to potentially cutting state aid, local school officials say this could negatively impact schools in our area.
It comes to the crunch time now, and all the lobbying and all the letter writing and all the emails and all the phone calls. Now it's up to them to make their decisions in the best interest of the kids of Wisconsin.
Onalaska's school district superintendent has concerns about state lawmakers trying to control how often schools hold referendums.
I don't think they're out to hurt people. I just think they're out to try to do what they believe is right. But when you look at it from our perspective, it seems like a far reach into the local control when you try to tell school boards when they should have their referendum.
A proposal of bills to restrict school district referendums would cut state aid by 20% from schools who exceed revenue limits from referendums. It would also require referendum votes to be held on the dates of spring and fall general elections, which Finko says doesn't actually change much because there's a 70-day window between the time a resolution is stated to the time it can go to election.
And so typically if somebody was going to, if a school district was going to go to referendum in the spring and it didn't pass, they would go again sometime in the fall if that was their choice. So they wouldn't do anything differently, and I think that's why, from a lobbying standpoint, from the organizations that were against this, I think they felt this was, at least what I understand, they felt this was the least intrusive because that's what people do anyway.
Some taxpayers find the state's attempted control troubling, saying Wisconsin schools are already struggling when it comes to funding.
I think we are responsible for schools and their funding because these are our children, our future. These are the people that are going to be taking care of us as we age out into the workforce, and these could be the kids that are curing cancer.
Finko says regardless of the state's control, he's confident the community will continue to support enhancing public education.
We have a great community and they've been very supportive, and so we're fortunate that way.
Would also stop schools from using recurring referendums to pay for ongoing expenses such as salaries, transportation, and maintenance.
Thanks a lot, Sarah. As of now, there is no time frame on when those bills would go into effect.